Hi, and welcome to Hospital Deck. Here we're like any other hospital, except for one small detail. We're a tad obsessed with decks. So much so that our waiting room, don't worry that's not ours, is created in the form of a deck. Don't let that deceive you, everyone still hates it like any other waiting room in America. But to the main topic, what is a deck? Well, as you see here, it's an amazing data structure that is used in computer programming, specifically in C++. This is a list of information, similarly to a queue, but it's double-ended. You can do several things with a deck, and we use all of them, for example, in our waiting room. For the rest of the video, we'll be referring to our waiting room as a deck to help convey things better. This is a good representation of it because everyone's miserable, but it's information, or people, being held in a list, or seats. Essentially, we have patients waiting on our deck depending on their severity of their injuries. If the injury is bad enough, then they are put at the front of the deck. For example, a third-degree burns, pretty severe, goes at the front. And if the injury isn't that serious, then they are placed at the back of the deck. For example, a headache, less severe. But that's enough about boring explaining. Let's see all that and more, explain a little bit of show and tell. Currently, we only have one patient here right now. We then add one person. He has a gunshot wound, so he gets pushed to the top of the list. We can check how many patients are here right now, because we always need to know, and the size is 2. We then add one more patient in here who has a migraine. We're not sure what else, but it doesn't seem that severe, so he gets pushed to the back. We then check if it's empty, the deck is empty, and of course it's not, so it throws a false towards us. We want to pop from the top because the gunshot wound can be taken care of, thus pushing down the other 2 patients. We want to check how many people are in there again, checks the size, it is 2. We then can deal with the migraine guy because we're not sure what else he has, but we can deal with him because we have a free doctor. He gets popped from the back, and we only have one patient here left. And now we only have the broken leg. We can pop her from the back or front, leaving us with an empty deck. But we want to make sure, so we check if it's empty, and of course it is, so it throws us a true. And that's our way for explaining decks. Thanks for watching. I hope you stop by for another time. See ya!